if I can just have the presenters come down, because I'm going to just be able to share with you what this bill is. So it's House File 436, and I just move that we move House File 436 for possible inclusion in the omnibus finance bill. And just, it's the bill is in your packet. You can see that it's to provide $2.5 million each fiscal year for the Good Food Access Program, and it would be separate from Agri, which is how it's been used, funded in the past, and it's for a little bit larger amount. But we have a number of presenters, and everybody has about 2 minutes to be able to present, and so if we can hold questions till the end, but we encourage questions if you do have some. So I appreciate that, and Ms. Schmidt, I think I'll turn it over to you to begin the testimony.
Wonderful. Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the committee. My name is Lorna Schmidt. I'm the Government Relations Director with the American Heart Association. I appreciate the attention being given to this issue today, and for Chair Poppy, as well as Representative Hamilton and others on this committee for their sponsorship of this bill. The American Heart Association is one of dozens of organizations, including those from healthcare, nonprofit, agriculture, grocers, economic development, that support the Good Food Access Fund, which, as you've now heard, was designed to support small food retailers who are working to address Minnesota's food access challenges. House File 436 would invest $2.5 million per year in the Good Food Access Fund. This figure is based on what we know about the demand that we've seen for the equipment grants from the first 3 rounds of funding, data that you've heard as well on rural grocers, and conversations that we've had with partners about what it would take to get a revolving loan up and running. That loan aspect is something that's currently allowed for within statute, but hasn't yet been realized. And we are looking at that as an important component of this program because of what it means for sustainability and because of the potential to leverage private and philanthropic dollars through a match. And you'll hear some of our testifiers speak more to that today. Good Food Access has had a positive impact on more than 20 communities to date. But as you've heard, these challenges still exist. And again, we've yet to realize the full potential of this program. A reinvestment is needed this year if this work is to continue. So with me today, we've brought 4 individuals who have very unique perspectives on how the Good Food Access Fund has benefited their work in their communities, as well as the need that they see for continuing to support small food retailers throughout the state. So with that, I will turn it over to them. Thank you.
Thank you. So welcome to the committee. I'll just ask that you say your name and then provide the testimony.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, my name is Corey Christensen, co-owner of Casey's Country Market in Badger since late 2011, and very recently another grocery store in Greenbush, Minnesota. Thank you for this opportunity to share my perspective on how the Good Food Access Fund is working and its benefits to our community. My family is from the Badger-Roseau area with over 125 years of history there. After several years abroad, I returned home to buy a grocery store, the same one my parents owned for 17 years until the year 2000. Badger, like many small towns with its exceptional schools, is an ideal place to raise a family. Casey's Country Market is central to my family. We're all involved. My daughter's sitting right over here. It is also central to our community. With our market, people don't have to travel for miles to buy healthy food staples, and this is very important to our senior residents, especially in the winter, especially this last week. But it's not easy to operate a grocery store in a small community. Margins are an ongoing challenge as our equipment upgrades. Thanks to the Good Food Access Fund, we were able to add a produce deli cooler, resulting in 35 extra feet to our produce section, bringing us to about 130 feet. The cooler means that we can offer more locally grown produce and collaborate more with local growers. This department is our fastest growing section, and we see that there's a lot more potential there. Small grocers are known for being innovative and adaptive. With the right tools, we stay competitive. If a store with old equipment closes, it's very difficult for that store to reopen. Thanks to the Good Food Access Fund in part, I'd like to think we've saved 2 communities from this fate. Both the communities were at risk of closing in the next months. These communities are home to workers at Polaris, Marvin Windows, DigiKey, Arctic Cat, Central Boiler, and large grain, beef, and turkey farms, just to name a few. Rural grocery stores contribute to small-town economies and create jobs, making them vital to a community's survival and success. If you've grown up in one or spent time in a rock bowl painting, you know what I mean. A grocery store can bring people in who then frequent other local businesses. And it's one of the things people look for when choosing where to live, right up there with good schools. And I'm wondering if you've heard about our nationally owned robotics programs. and our high school band just recently stealing the show at the recent Minnesota School Board Conference. Our store makes contributions to these and others, putting money back into our community. The Good Food Access Fund has helped us accomplish our goal for Badger, but as you already heard, there are still many other grocers trying to meet theirs. In fact, a businessman from Halstead just contacted me on Friday to discuss similar needs for resources. That store, as far as I know, recently closed. Even with the opening of our new grocery store in Greenbush, we are facing a number of unexpected and expensive challenges. So many that we submitted another grant for the RFP that just closed. Continuing to fund this effort would mean brighter futures for more rural grocers who are looking for ways to stay competitive. And when they succeed, it's the communities, the residents, and local agriculture producers who benefit through healthy foods, a stable business community, and new markets. Thank you. I'm willing to take any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Christensen, and thank you for traveling the long distance to be here today. Appreciate that. All right, next.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Ben DeVore. I'm a beginning farmer in the Stillwater Lake Elmo area. I help manage a 2.5-acre community farm. We have a CSA, a market stand, and community farmer plots. My passion for farming stems from the belief that growing healthy, sustainably managed produce and distributing it at affordable prices not only gets fresh vegetables to those that might not otherwise have access to it, but also builds community around the activity of growing food. At Cimarron Farm, our mission centers around providing access to local, healthy produce to the immediate community we're located in, a community where the gas station is the most accessible food retailer in the region. In my community, there's a high demand for fresh produce, and it can be a struggle to keep up with that demand. One of the biggest barriers we face as farmers is knowing how we will store and transport our produce. I am here today because the Good Food Access Fund has had a huge impact in removing that challenge for us. We were awarded a Good Food Access grant in 2018, and with it we were able to purchase a mobile cooler. Though it may sound minor, this cooler has given us as growers greater security in planting and harvesting because we now know we have a secure storage to keep our vegetables fresh longer. It also greatly benefits us as retailers as we have a secure and efficient means of transporting produce to the market. As a result, we've been able to harvest more produce, expand our market, and increase sales. Last year, for example, we were able to support 40 new EBT customers. I'm excited to begin my second year of farming this spring because I've seen a large and direct impact on an operation like Cimarron Farm can have on the local food movement as well as the health of my community. The grant we received from the Good Food Access Grant had an important role in that, and we are grateful for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeVore. Next. Welcome to the committee.
Good morning, Madam Chair and committee. Thank you for your time today. My name is Lori Thorpe. I am the Executive Director of the Food Group, and we are a Good Food Access Grant recipient as well. Our mission statement is fighting hunger, nourishing our community. We are a food access organization that uses nutritious food to strengthen community. We support over 160 food shelves and meal programs across 30 counties in the state of Minnesota. We also have a program called Fare for All that is what received the funding from the Good Food Access Program. Fare for All is a traveling grocery sales program that purchases nutritional food at wholesale. We assemble those foods into packages of fresh produce and frozen meats, and we sell those packs at up to 30 to 40% off retail prices at 38 sites across Minnesota. Fare for All primarily serves that group of individuals that don't qualify for SNAP benefits or other safety net programs, but are really struggling to make ends meet. We have always focused this program on foods that tend to be more expensive, like fresh produce, and quality meats, allowing our customers to stretch their food budgets. We source opportunity buys in the marketplace and in the secondary market so that we can keep our prices low and keep that food from going to waste. We currently have monthly sales at 38 locations, which include several in the metro and other cities such as Mankato, Buffalo, Red Wing, and St. Joseph. The program has grown over 33% in the last 5 years with annual sales just under $2 million. And we have a waiting list of over 40 locations who are asking us to bring Fare for All to their community, ranging from Hibbing to Alexandria to Litchfield to Owatonna. The further out into rural Minnesota we have gone, the more success we have had, as there are simply not as many choices for customers in those areas. And going forward, our expansion plans are focused on the rural part of our state. We would not have been able to expand Fare for All without the help of the Good Food Access Fund. Our freezer capacity was maxed out because we're serving more and more food shelves and trying to expand Fare for All. We needed to install a second 3,200 square foot freezer in our warehouse in New Hope. This project costs over $400,000 and is being funded by a combination of piecing together private foundation grants, a large grant from the USDA, some individual donors, and lastly, thank you, from the Good Food Access Program. This funding has allowed us to put the finishing touches on our freezer by purchasing all of the racking. We just fired up the compressors over the weekend. Now the racking's going to go in. We're putting the bumpers on the outside, and then we're installing the temperature alarm thanks to the Good Food Access Program. We've not been able to add any new Fare for All sites because we've been maxed out in our freezer space in the last year. This funding allows us to implement our expansion plans in rural Minnesota in 2019. As the Fare for All program continues to grow, our capital needs will continue to arise. And capital grants are not easy, and they're not easy to find, and they're not easy to get. So it is very reassuring to know a fund like the Good Food Access Program exists to continue to support our ability to increase access to affordable and nutritious foods across the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Thorpe. And we have one other presenter. Welcome to the committee and begin your testimony.
Okay, thank you. Madam Chair and committee members, my name is Lars Kino. I'm a program officer with Local Initiative Support Corporation based in Duluth. I grew up in a family-owned grocery store business, and so I'm passionate about this sector and passionate about food access. I'm here to talk to you about a neighborhood in Duluth, Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park is a commercial corridor redevelopment rising star. It's gained national attention for what's happened there. In 3 years of work, we have 35 new or expanded businesses, 250 plus jobs, and so lots of good things happening in Lincoln Park. Yet, at the same time, it's a designated food desert. People don't have access to food. In a recent St. Louis County Health Survey, it revealed that people that lived in Lincoln Park die 11 years younger than their adjacent neighborhoods. And so there's a significant health impact. The neighborhood demographics don't appeal to chain grocers. Our community initiative, Fair Food Access, driven by the Food Desert, funded by Blue Cross Blue Shield. In 5 years of work, we had 5 goals, and the goal that we were not able to achieve was attracting a grocery store. One of the challenges is attracting capital or getting capital for people who are trying to either improve, expand, or build a grocery store. Independent small grocers tend to be undercapitalized. It's the nature of the sector. It requires intense capitalization both from equipment and from an inventory perspective. The lack of capital creates a gap in financing, and so we need some help. We need to help fulfill that gap, and what that gap will ultimately do is help us leverage other sources of capital, both private and philanthropic. Investing in the Good Food Access Program will improve the economic health of our communities, and it will also improve the economic health of our community members. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Kuno. Are there any questions for these presenters? All right, testifiers. Is there anyone in the audience who wanted to testify in support or in opposition to this bill? House File 436? All right, thank you for the testimony today. Thank you again for traveling the distance and being here. Appreciate that. So I'm going to renew the motion that House File 436 be laid over for possible inclusion in Omnibus Finance Bill.